Nigga, Eddie is back. Beverly Hills Cop 4 for Netflix.
That's fire.
Is it for Netflix?
Yeah.
Did you get it, Kev?
I did. Thank you, Joshy. What is it?
What?
Is Cat back? Is Eddie back? What should we call it? How this?
So we swinging helmets now? He should be criminally prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Sound like Stephen A. Smith. How you doing?
No, wasn't that. That nigga was mad too. I can't believe you don't feel like this nigga should be prosecuted. That Tim Doesn't Get Up episode was fun. What's going on, man? What's going on with your energy today, man?
I am you, you are love.
Dude, you know that hurt when he got hit in the head with that helmet, though.
You know you could shoot in, like,
Okay.
no, in like 4x3 and 16x9 in here?
No.
No?
Oh, that's just for photo.
You got the link yet?
I already put it in.
Send it to me. Double it.
He wants to watch himself.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really want the link?
I did it.
Here's a story of a lovely lady. Oh, oh. Man, my house is falling apart.
Hello, right back.
Y'all
Hello, we got
Y'all up in there? What y'all
39.
doing up in there, man?
Hello.
Let me see y'all up in there.
At work, we did. Hey, what's up? Should be working.
Oh, should be working.
You are love. Oh. Turn me down. I don't sound good in live playback. What up, y'all? Y'all up in here, man? Y'all supposed to be at work. What y'all doing up in here, man? Talking to that guy?
Working from home, made it on time. Hello.
Yeah, that was Travis Green. I was listening to that album, Broken Record. It goes hard. I am you, you are love. Where's this song on too? Yeah, this is it. Let's set the atmosphere for praise.
Really? What are you doing?
I'm worshiping the Lord. You never been to worship?
No, Doe don't go to church, man.
No, he don't. All he do is talk about what he gonna do.
I've been going to church.
When was the last time you went to church?
Church is chicken. Look at the 3 pieces of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Come on, man.
You said my energy was off?
You
Or you
never-
want to listen to the baby?
No, why can't we just do church music with a good beat?
No, man, I want to worship. This is pum church music. Worship him. You don't know how to worship. That's what.
I need a
Put
2
your-
and a 4.
Put your hands up and worship him.
I can't praise to this kind of music. It's like the crash scene in Titanic.
Don't you dare.
Come on, man. Put on some Hezekiah.
You don't know no heads. Listen to this. Wait, which one was this on? I'm gonna mess with him about this. This is hold down worship music. Come on, gather around and tell the Lord how you love him.
This is praise and worship?
I love you, God. I mean, you're my Jehovah.
This is how Joel Osteen and Kanye about to get down on Sunday.
You know what? This
Oh, did you hear about that?
Kanye's coming down to worship with us here at the Lakewood Church, and we just love God so much. So won't you just stand up and give him some praise?
Positive.
Won't you just worship him today? Won't you just love on him? Love on your neighbor. Turn to your neighbor and say, hey, God loves you and I love you too. All right. Oh, we're here to have a great service. Oh, we just love right now. Don't you love him?
I'm positive so we can do this thing.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's what you get. Yes. Yes. Positive.
No.
I don't like it a lot.
You don't like it? What's wrong with it?
Yo, they said they need some ratchet music now.
Yeah, switch it up, man. Come on, man.
They said, hey, Pastor Dave.
This is Doughboy worship music. This is dope. Josh is eating trumpet. Yeah.
There you go.
He literally did this the whole song we performed.
Yes, that's all he does.
Look at the right back. Yeah.
Now this is more my speed.
Drop it low for Jesus, Lord.
Beat you up in front of your partners and children. That is a direct threat. I'll beat you up in front of your partners and your children.
Let's grab your people and your babies.
You see what he's getting at?
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? Get off your phone, man.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Start.
What up? This is your boy, Doughboy.
This is Kevin Worship.
Oh,
Come on, open
this
up
is
your
another
heart.
installment. I started off to the right. Righteous and righteous. We are so praising His name. Oh, no, this is just.
Oh, bro, I cried real tears to this song.
This is my song.
Bro.
Just listen to it.
Oh,
Just listen to the words and tell me you don't feel something. Tell me you don't feel something.
I better. We're sitting in this.
Come on. Open
Oh,
up
yeah.
your heart. Open up your
It's
all right. Hey.
Close your eyes.
Hey.
Come
It's
on,
all right.
you may be going through a lot.
It's all right, man.
Oh, I have it, have I?
Yeah. Listen.
You have, bro. You have.
Listen to the
It's
words.
all right,
bro.
man.
Jesus! Oceans, my soul will rest in your, 'cause I am yours.
Okay, can we go play?
You don't feel the Lord? You don't even know Him no more. Do you know Him? All right.
I just need something with a different beat, man.
What?
It ain't gotta be the baby, it can be Hezekiah.
Okay, I'm gonna get you something. Because you don't love the Lord.
I do.
Nah, you don't.
I love him.
You won't be saying nothing to him.
Not to that song. That song just felt
Okay.
sad.
Okay, I'm gonna find something for you.
Come on.
Okay, now I'm gonna find something for you.
Come
You better
on.
do it, and you better worship Him.
Oh, okay.
There was. Oh, now all you need is blacks. Travis Green was Actually, I don't want the live version.
That's better. But I still need something with the beat, man.
Why do you need a beat for worship music?
Who used to do that? Boom, cat, boom, cat. Remember it was like a dance lady?
It was what's her
Boom,
name?
cat.
Yeah.
Right
Lorianne Gibson.
Lorianne Gibson. Boom, cat.
Now
Okay.
you gonna listen to this. This is the one. This is the one, though. Let him go into your heart.
Oh, I do like this one.
Yeah, man. Worship
All right.
him. Oh,
To what?
Now that's a hit. What you talking?
You're playing with it too much, man.
And then you put this on? Daddy, he popped it to slang at 380.
It was just righteous and ratchet. We're getting a little piece of bro. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's kick it off, man. What we talking? What we talking?
What up, man? It's your boy, Dope Boy.
Hey, Kev on stage.
And this is another bonus installment that started off to the left. Righteous to the left.
I hope you
Hey,
didn't see
little
that.
boy. What up, man? It's your boy, Dope Boy.
Kevin.
And this is another installment that started off to the right of Righteous and Ratchet. We are here on Friday. We're having fun and I still haven't seen Harry and Miles, that dude from the Browns, and the guy with his helmet and ouch. What up, man?
Hello.
You alright, man? Your energy's been seeming a little iffy today, man. You good, man?
Stop, man.
Alright, it's a bunch of stuff that we need to talk to. We don't need to shout out the right pack
Because it's only Right Pack. Let me tell you something, Right Pack. The people who are not Right Pack, they felt away because I called them broke on the last episode.
Why did you do that? I said
I was
it
just feeling
too.
it.
I cringed when you did it. I was just like,
I was like, hey, man. I said what I said.
Yeah,
I was just playing. It was like, but I am broke.
They're gonna be broke, am I?
They're like, I have a wife and children
Everybody was in the comments like, you don't understand my comment. Everybody trying to hear all that. You broke, okay? I've been there too. Sucks, but you're broke. Don't get mad at me. I'm not the broke boy.
No, I'm not the broke boy. This is crazy.
That hits a little different when it's true.
Oh,
Like, it ain't that I'm broke. It's just that I have enough money for business.
You're broke.
The reason that I called you broke. You know, that's probably not the best way to market. It's just what I'm doing. I've been broke.
I'm broke. I'm not
I am broke.
now.
I'm always broke. I don't got no money right
Broke
now.
is always right down the street.
I'm broke. Be like, I see you.
I don't care how much money I ever have in my account. I still get nervous every time they swipe my card.
Oh yeah.
Because I have been there when it didn't go through.
Remember when there was so me and Doughboy, do you remember that time? Those couple of times we was going to eat at the old Culver City office.
Mm-hmm.
And
I kept getting,
my car kept getting declined. We used to take turns buying each other lunch. And it was like 3 times in a row when it was my turn to buy Doughboy lunch. My car kept getting declined, but it was because we banked with Key Bank in Washington, and it was some fraud situation kept happening on our account. But don't nobody want to hear all that.
Mm-mm.
When the person, when they get your car declined, they don't know why. They're just like,
bro.
They just hand it back to me like.
No, this is the messed up part when they say stupid stuff like, would you happen to have another card? Ain't no money on that one either. Yeah, that's another card. Same result. I'll never forget, I was out on like a triple date. And we went to those movies, like the movie where you can sit out and, you know, they bring you drinks and stuff. Mm-hmm. Card did not go through. And I was with 2 other comedians. No, I was just playing for me and my girl. It was my ex-wife at the time. I was with 2 other comedians who shall remain nameless. I was just sitting there like, it was like $180. But my stuff had got blocked because it was something stupid. I have money, but it was like something dumb on my account. When I tell you, they was just sitting there. I thought I was going to have to wash dishes.
Spend $180 at the movie theater?
That's back when I was drinking. I knocked that back with a few Hennessy's.
You've been drinking Hennessy while watching a movie?
But nah, so yeah.
Imagine pulling up to watch Harry and be like, hey, I'm going to get Henny straight.
I have broke trauma, man, because I have been...
Oh, yeah.
Road trauma is real.
I was in Camarillo at the outlets buying my kids' school shoes, and my car got declined. I put on my bank and show them like, look, I have money. She's like, yeah, all right. Look, please, they're laughing at me. Bank of America, they're laughing.
Because no matter what you say, people are gonna just assume you're broke.
Yeah, hold on, I want to pause. Nick and Janice Grant. What was up in the comments? I want to read this.
Uh-oh.
What was happening in the comments?
Oh, yeah, they were having
The
a
whole
field
thing.
day.
What was y'all on, man?
What happened?
That last time, it was Nick up in there. Is Nick married? What's happening in the comments? Nick, I remember that picture. And Janice Grant, I remember that too. What was happening up in there? And I'm looking.
What did I miss?
What you talking?
We don't condone nefarious activity in these comments.
All you said was hi, Nick, and then what? Tierra Monique, how was that?
They said Nick is married.
Okay. So I was looking at Nick's profile picture there. Y'all see the goatee?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Now, what was up in this chat? It's just family in here now. Okay, so you told him I'm married, but what made you say that?
Oh, Janice said he's big bro. I don't know.
Yes, I told them I'm married.
We shut it down before we found out he was married. I was buying stuff for my new apartment. Oh, no, that was okay. Now we all follow each other on IG. There's a lot of flirting. Okay, Nick, someone asked if I was married. Oh, we was just having fun. It was a lot of fun.
Having a good time. Everybody was just having a good time.
It was 30
You want
minutes.
the truth, Nick. And in the nick of time.
Shooter shoot, Jacob Perry says. So who was shooting your shot? Janice? How you shoot your shot?
How did you even notice this?
The comments were going dumb crazy and they weren't talking about the episode.
Really?
They was like, what y'all talking about? We'll watch the episode later. I was like, all right, hold on. What was y'all
They
saying?
said we'll watch the episode.
Yeah, all right. Matter of fact, they said we heard the story before. Turn them down. Okay, someone answered on me. I told them I was married, so they wanted my brother. You know
What?
It's got me this profile picture. Nick, let me see if I can pull his profile picture up. I see a little goatee and he's smiling a little bit. He's like, hey, y'all treating this like Love Jones. Y'all was up in the comments talking about, no, we talking to each other, man. Forget y'all.
They didn't care nothing about us, Tim Delgado, nothing.
Y'all should have a Right Pack only meet and greet. We should. We should have a Right Pack family meeting up in Atlanta, Georgia.
Right,
now it's
did you
the
get to
Swipe Pack. Hilarious. We have inside
Swipe
jokes.
Pack?
We have inside jokes now. Once I found out he was married, I let it go. So it was more than Janice.
Oh.
Tierra Monique was up in there.
What type of picture? What type of profile
What
picture
you
he got
talking?
going?
What you talking? Is Nick that good looking?
Wow. Okay, Nick.
Wow. Y'all was all up in there. So after that, everyone started talking with everyone else, making love connection. Oh. I was trying to get at his brother. Do you have a brother, Nick? I need to know it. Nah, Nick, don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. You stay up in here and you answer these questions. What they said about it? We need to go back to church music to get us saved again.
Wow.
Miriam said, I stayed out of it because I'm a child. A child of God or an actual child? Is this the new Christian Mingle, Kevin? No, I don't know. We should have a meetup in Vegas. Because Vegas is close to us. Let me find out when I leave.
He told him he had a brother. Okay, that was going to be him with his hat on backwards.
I know, Nick. Get the one out before you get into trouble. You know, my Periscope audience, somebody got married, they had a whole baby. I got a history of people having sex. Oh, yeah, they be like, man, what you doing in the comments? Take your panties off. Whoa, what?
Take your panties off?
Yeah, people be taking their panties off and giving them that butt.
But. All right, man, let's start this episode, man.
Oh, man, I need to make sure that was all it was. Oh, Miriam's 21. That ain't no baby. You ain't a baby, are you? You're the one that said butt first, right?
I don't know. We all just be saying stuff.
People love that.
But.
I should do a dating show. Tickets to Vegas on Frontier are less than $100.
Frontier.
Meeting in Atlanta. Where would be the biggest city? We would have to go to a big city. We're going to start the episode in just a second. No, man. LA's too far. You got to go to a city where people can drive to. Atlanta is always good.
It's like in the middle of the metropolis.
Yes, Atlanta's always good. LA ain't nobody flying to LA. LA is expensive. And also, there's always cheap tickets going to and from Atlanta.
Atlanta, let's do it.
New York, Atlanta's good. Dallas, Atlanta. Who trying to die on Frontier? New Orleans, Dallas, Atlanta, New York, Baltimore, Charlotte. This also lets us know where we should do our shows, by the way. Seattle, ATL, DC. DC is a good city. I love DC. Dallas. I got a baby show in Atlanta. San Diego, Dallas, Philly.
Atlanta.
It looks like Atlanta.
I like Atlanta.
Atlanta, New York,
Philly,
DC, Baltimore, Orlando's first Orlando I saw. St. Louis, DC, Atlanta, Houston,
Baltimore.
San Diego,
Baltimore,
Toronto.
is that true? What did you try to say about it?
Okay, we'll keep this in mind.
All right, so did you get the thing settled between?
We should do like in the fall of next year, we should do a Righteous and Ratchet road trip meetup. We should hit these cities. We should, even if we only do a 10-city tour, because we ain't going back to Syracuse or Albany. I'll tell you that right now. The only city that we went to on this tour that we'll go back to is Philly and Nashville.
What about Sacramento?
And New York.
No, I'm talking about the Righteous and Ratchet tour. New York.
New York. I was gonna say that was a good
New York
time.
was great. New York was great. Atlanta. All right, let's start off. That was anxious.
All right,
What are you rushing for? We talking to the right path.
I'm not anxious. I'm saying, did you get it resolved? Did you find out what you needed to know?
Nick was in there being sick.
Nick was in there trying to hook girls up with his brother.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot to unpack today. Speaking of NFL players who just threw away their NFL careers with one valiant swoop, Myles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns. And if you guys
plays for the Browns, man. You think he wants to continue on doing this? He's like, get me out of this NFL now.
I don't know if you guys here should we show them the video? Should we assume? You want to pull it up?
I'm gonna pull it up.
This is criminal, if you ask me. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, you should show it, because if they click on the link, it's gonna take them out of the.
Hold on one second. All right, listen to this.
Oh, he's suspended indefinitely.
He should be.
NFL soft, man.
Yeah, man.
How do you react to it? The brotherhood that is. How do you react to seeing a guy do that? I would have lost my mind.
I'd have lost my mind.
That's all you got?
You didn't have the video queued up?
I went to a different thing.
Every time.
Okay, what's his name? Shut up, Kevin. All right, here we go.
Miriam said soccer's better anyway.
We certainly will be looking at suspensions. You know, I think the swinging of the helmet is like crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's actually where it says that you cannot take a player's
See Mason
helmet
Rudolph?
and use it as a
Mason Rudolph's like.
So basically,
Listen, let me tell you what.
let me
tell you
let
this
me
before
start
you
this.
start. Let me tell you
listen
No,
this.
you listen.
Right.
You throw a Happy Meal, you get hit with the blender. You try to pull it? Do you agree that my Mason Rudolph try to pull his
you are
helmet off?
right in the streets.
I
The
know.
streets. This ain't the streets. You are a professional. This is my inherent problem that I have with professional athletes at times. You are a professional athlete. This is why you are
in professional athlete.
You are what?
Yeah, that wasn't your best.
in professional athlete.
You are a professional athleticism. You know what I mean. Listen. You are a professional athlete, so you get paid millions of dollars to play a game that any of us would love to do. You have a responsibility to fans, to children. This is already a violent enough sport.
Responsibility
To be
to
a
children?
proper role model while you play the game, yes you do.
No, you
Yes, you
yo,
do. That's
your
why you get.
parents are supposed to teach you how to be a person. Don't look at me. I ain't your daddy. Am I?
Listen. 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 I have seen too many people in my life throw away their lives because they don't know how to handle themselves in crunch situations. Now, was the dude Randolph wrong for trying to pick a fight with him? Rudolph, yes. Was he in the wrong for trying to pursue it and be the aggressor? Yes, but bro, you are a multi-millionaire. You have the entire world watching you. Do you think this is the proper time to take a deadly weapon like a helmet and swing it at a guy's head that has no helmet? Now, he doesn't have a titanium head like you. Like, if somebody hit this moonstruck of a head, nothing would happen because it's just a moon rock. But this is a regular guy with a regular head, Kevin. He could have been hurt. I think the man should be locked up, and that is assault with a deadly weapon.
Oh, you want to put a black person in jail? Surprise!
I would have said the same
you
thing.
Could. Listen, Nick. Bible says, don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
The Bible does not say that.
Well, it should, because you don't start nothing, you can't finish. Listen, when you start something, you are whatever I push you, right?
I'm
you
gonna slap you
me.
back, right?
You sock me, I'm like,
Right.
If I kept my hands to myself, listen, nobody says I need to meet you with equal energy.
But
You
this
trying
is,
to take
but
my
that's
number
like
down?
I said, that's in the street.
Did I let you talk?
Because if I'm not mistaken, a helmet goes on the head. All he was trying to do was put it back on for him. He just had it upside down. He was like, here, man, put this back on before I sock you. Oh, my bad. That was the hard part. Well, here, man, just take it. That's my bad.
She was trying to put it back on. No, it was not.
Listen, these men play a violent sport. He hits people with his full body every play. It is like a car crash. Are you expecting people who play violence for a living to all of a sudden not be violent?
Yes!
This isn't gymnastics. Somebody ran off and grabbed the helmet and tried to knock somebody off the balance beam.
Bro.
These guys are trying to kill each other
So
every play.
you mean to tell me
play with a reckless amount of energy. You push them to the limit, and then you're surprised by their acciones?
No, this is the thing. First of all, you need to be in control of your actions.
How?
Because you're a grown adult. You are a part, like, you should be able to know now. If he would have put the helmet, first of all, you see him trying to, first of all, let's put this into context. There was 15, let's put this into
Nothing
context.
worse than than mispronouncing a word in the middle of your argument. Let's put this into a contract.
Contract. Sign here.
This game,
It's like contact and a
the game was essentially over, and the Browns were winning. Myles Garrett is on the Browns. There was 15 seconds left in the game, and the score was 21-7. There was no way that the Steelers were going to come back and win. Dude throws the ball. He tackles him to the ground super hard and aggressively. Now, was the guy that he did that to, was his name Randolph?
Rudolph, the red-nosed quarterback.
Shut up. So now, was
Mason Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph, was he wrong for trying to take the guy's helmet off? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Was he wrong to want? Now then, after he did that, he was trying to violently take the man's head off of his shoulders. So then finally, when he does get it off of his head, then you take it. You see the guy has nothing on his head, and you swing it at him. This is not a regular guy like me and you. This dude, Myles Garrett, is like 6'3", 260. Strong as heck.
Yeah, he's a professional football player.
And then you swing that at a guy's head, and then you make contact. Bro, if you would have hit him with the other part of the helmet, he could have killed the guy.
But he ain't kill him, though. He just a love tap.
Okay, so then he should be charged with attempted murder.
Attempted murder?
Maybe that's a little far, but at least
murder.
assault with a deadly weapon.
No.
That is, put like this, if me and you were out right now, and
we're not. That's okay. You cannot do. We don't have helmets.
Okay, bro, you
never
cannot
be wearing dual pads.
When Albert Hainsworth stepped on that dude's helmet back in the day.
But that's not the same thing.
No.
You can't hit a guy.
You see with Corlin Finnegan and Andre.
But do you know why they wear helmets?
Who's Andre, the Houston receiver?
Johnson?
Andre Johnson?
Yeah.
They got in the fight, took the helmets off.
And they fought. He didn't swing his helmet at him with no hat. He didn't have no helmet on.
Antonio Smith did this in 2013, the exact same thing.
But
He ripped the helmet off, and he hit him in the head with the helmet. I'll show you the video. And he got suspended for 3 games.
Well, then he is a criminal as well.
Who did?
Antonio Smith.
Listen, you don't hit a guy in the head.
Why are you yelling?
Because I'm angry. Because
you can't control yourself? And you're just a podcaster and you expect these grown men to control themselves?
No, because
you cannot control your words?
Because that's the thing. Now everybody is making it like a race thing. Like, oh, well, the white guy started it. No, bro. Have some self-control. have some self-control of yourself.
I'm looking at this Antonio Smith.
Nobody worried about that. We worried about this guy and what he did.
So you think he should be charged with a crime?
That is a crime.
A lot of stuff that you do in the NFL would be a crime. Oh, snap. He did hit him with the helmet.
Bro.
Hey, you see this? This is a black dude on a white. He ripped it off and gave him an uppercut with it.
Somebody just said that I'm too far with the criminal charges.
Listen.
So you mean to tell me that
ask you.
A guy that is a professional athlete that is stronger than most people.
So is Mason Rudolph.
Okay.
He didn't just hit a common passerby.
Okay. But what I'm saying is you take a helmet, which can, if you weight it down, they put them on their heads for a reason to protect them, and you hit a guy in the head that doesn't have anything on his head, all because of a regular fight? Mm-hmm. Now, did this guy like insult your family? Did he threaten to kill you? Why are you that mad?
Listen, if I tackled you in a football game, so I had tackled Josh, right? He's some pounds beneath me. Nothing happens to me, right? No crime, no foul, it's part of the game. If Josh is walking down the street and I tackle him, it's assault.
Okay.
So you're trying to say something that happened in a football game is unusual. Kevin, now it's a crime.
Kevin,
it's a crime.
Swinging a helmet at somebody that doesn't have a helmet is not a part of any game. That is assault.
It was part of Mason Rudolph's game last time.
Bro, he hit him in his head,
So
bro.
Mason Rudolph just does this and he just gets off the hook. He started it. You gotta be. Hey, this is why you shouldn't start something you shouldn't be able to finish.
But you should not.
He tried to take his helmet up and try to bash Myles Garrett. That was his intention.
No, how do you know it was his intention?
I looked in his eyes, those little blue-eyed devil eyes. They're like, I want to commit a race. In all seriousness,
I think it's egregious. It is criminal.
I think it is egregious within the context of an NFL game.
Have you've never seen anybody do that? You have one other in
that means not never.
In 100-year history.
That means it's not never. I think this is egregious in context of the NFL football game. I don't think this is egregious in general. Criminal charges, absolutely ridiculous. Should he be suspended? Yes. Should he set the record for suspension? Yes. Is this a crime where he should be criminally charged?
Yes.
No.
Kevin, you don't get to hit.
You fight in
You know
hockey.
what that's like?
Hockey.
No.
You fight in hockey.
Exactly.
You take the shirt off. You punch somebody in the face, and you sit down for 5 minutes.
Exactly. And had he punched him in the face, I'd agree with you. But if you get into a fight in hockey and you hit a guy in the head with a hockey stick, you should go to jail too.
I would say suspend this man for 16 games.
No, I would say send him to jail for 16 months.
Oh my God.
You don't get to hit people in the head with the
16 months
helmet.
for a first. If this is a crime, this is obviously his first crime. His first crime, he should go to jail for 16 months.
If the first time you kill somebody, you should go to jail for murder.
Even when you have a good argument, you go too far. Hold on.
No.
This is my agent.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Go ahead. You go do that. This is what I'm saying, good people at home. You don't, when you, listen.
Hey, what's up?
It is not, he was not, first of all, he was not just a regular Joe Schmo guy. He is a professional. Yeah, you sit there so I can talk some sense into you.
So you can start yelling at me for what I believe.
First of all, this is a really, really big man. Behemoth of a man. 6 feet, 275. And, bro, when you take the helmets off, bro, I would have at least respected it if you just put the helmet down, punch the guy. You know, he's not even bigger than you. Why do you feel the need to hit this guy with a helmet?
I agree that that entire sequence of whatever happened, that wasn't thought out.
Not at all.
Even he said in the locker room after, he's like, yeah, that shouldn't have happened.
Right.
It did.
Right.
Whatever triggered you with your anger issues, something made you black out and swing a helmet at somebody. I do think that is very offensive. I don't know if he needs to necessarily go to jail for that.
But see, this is what everybody's saying. Everybody's saying charges no, charges no. Okay, let's just say, for argument's sake, he swings it with the exact same velocity, but catches him with
Like
the
on his
crown
temple
part
or
of the
something.
helmet
Yeah.
instead of the soft part. Are you still sitting there saying, what if you would have cracked this dude's head open in front of us on live TV? Would you still be sitting there saying, don't charge him? Because he tried to roof this dude. That's why I'm saying, bro, like that.
I mean,
how do you say that you don't charge somebody with that? If you would have just punched him, okay, heat of the moment. But the minute that you take the man's helmet off and you have it in your hand and you see him coming at you, bro, he's not bigger than you, and you still have a helmet on.
that's wild.
Bro, that's sick, bro. That is crazy. And if you don't charge him, then I think that you set a precedent and start and start a narrative.
I agree with you to everybody else that it should be charged. Not to everybody else. I agree with you in the fact that there should be something action, whether it's an obscene amount in fines or suspended for the at most for the remainder of the season.
Ban him for life.
Because you're right. You can't set that precedent to make it okay.
You got to ban him for life. This is what you got to understand. This is what athletes need to understand. It is a privilege to play professional sports, to make millions of dollars playing a sport. It is a privilege, yes,
I agree.
to make all that money. So if you don't have the common sense to at some point in your mind stop and think, okay, I'm really ticked off at this kid. Trust me, I've been in fights before, I get it. But if you don't have enough to understand what you have to lose, to understand this is a game, there's only 15 seconds left in this game.
Game's over.
Now you get up and you see this guy.
He got the sack.
And you're winning the game. So even if he's coming at you, you probably should have just threw the helmet down, shut up, bro, you's a sucker, walked away. But you don't have enough in you to walk away, and then you swing this at this guy, could have killed him. People keep saying, quit worrying about what ifs. See, that's the problem that I have with this thing, because it shouldn't take a what if for us to address a problem. You hit a guy in the head that ain't got no helmet on with a helmet, you don't get to play football no more. You need to get locked up. Now, should he do hard time, 10, 12 years? No. But bro, a message needs to be sent.
Yeah, especially given that something like this has happened in the past,
Right.
and that maybe that measure wasn't taken as seriously as it should have been at the time.
Right.
Because that dude only got suspended 3 games. This dude swung a helmet last night. He's like, okay, well this guy got suspended for 3 games. I'm probably not going to get taxed that heavy if I do it.
Right.
You can't open that door for it to happen again in the future. You can't leave that cracked open.
Oh no, I want
talk
to
about?
refine to some of these people. Somebody just said, "Doe is all about second chances, but all that's out the window now." No, I am absolutely about second chances, but at the same time, in the height of my alcoholism, had I drove my car and wrecked it and hurt somebody, I would have had to deal with the repercussions of my actions. Period. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? I don't get to get off just because, I have a problem. No, you have to be accountable for your actions. And swinging a helmet at a guy with no hat on his head to protect himself, I feel like that is a very, very big deal.
They said you were speak about Tyreek Hill, though.
What do you want me to speak up about Tyreek Hill? He actually was the whole issue that he was being accused of. They found out that wasn't true. He didn't get prosecuted for that.
That's fair.
So what am I supposed to say? I'm supposed to just
This was
speculate?
an adherent
I've
act.
seen this.
Everybody saw
Right,
it.
so I didn't speak on Tyreek Hill because the facts came out and then whatever he was charged with, that got taken away and he didn't get prosecuted for that. So I'm not going to speak on somebody who didn't get prosecuted. And but see, that's the thing. I do want to make the distinction. In the streets, anything goes. Randolph should have got his head taken off, all of that good stuff. But in a professional environment, he's wrong. And it is criminal at the least.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah, you got an agent.
That was actually Will Packer's office.
Oh, wow.
They want to meet with me this week.
Ah.
With Will. I've met at his office a couple times, but now Will likes the idea.
Hey!
So what are we saying? Go was a coon.
No, people were saying that I was not giving this guy a second chance, and I said
Yeah,
no.
you're usually second chance McGee.
But like
But
I
now,
said,
jail.
but like I said, if in the height of my alcoholism, if I would have drove my car and wrecked it and hurt somebody, I would have had to deal with the repercussions of my accident. You know, I'm a very accountable person. I don't run from the things I've done. If I did it, I'd be like, yes, I did it.
All right, enough.
You've been gone for 20 minutes and you come back in here
We've been
and
talking
talk
about it for 20
All right, man. Is Cap back or not?
Kaepernick has a workout with the NFL Saturday. This was cause for jubilation, but now it seems like the NFL is trying to play him. Your thoughts, or shall I say mine?
Go ahead, say yours.
The NFL just wants to look good. Okay, they set a workout for an NFL player on a Saturday
In the middle of the season.
in the middle of the season, week 11 or something like that. When the teams play on Sunday instead of a Tuesday or a Monday when they're home, the day off. They thought he was gonna be like, now y'all playing with me, I'm not gonna come. So they could be like, oh, he don't come, blah, 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 blah. But now he's like, nope, I'll be there. So now they're like, oh, it's gonna be every team in the NFL, head coaches and GMs. Now it's like, oh, we don't know who's gonna be there. The NFL thinks we're stupid. This is why I don't care. I have not watched, and I told Doughboy this off camera. Listen, I've been so disinterested in the NFL. I know Russell Wilson's having an MVP season. I see it on Twitter. People are talking about Russell Wilson, Lamar
You
Jackson.
even just peeked in there a little bit?
I see some clips. I see clips on Twitter, but I have not went out of my way. Like stories like Myles Garrett that popped to the thing where everybody sees him. I've seen him.
Right.
But honestly, bro, and this is not like I actually am really surprised because I never thought I would be like this about sports. Because early in my life, football, man, every Saturday, all day, every Sunday, all day.
You was fantasy football up.
I was checking during church my fantasy scores and the like. But now I'm just like, well, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. If Kaepernick gets back in, I'll be happy. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if the NFL is just trying to cover their butt and they're just doing it so they say he worked out. The teams didn't think he was good. What else do you want us to do? I think they just want anything that can make it so they don't have to talk about it no more.
I feel like it's too little, too late. 3 years later, y'all really don't want Kaepernick in the league.
No.
So just stop acting like that's my thing. Like I can even respect it if you just say what it is at times. Just look,
Yes.
you ticked off the wrong people. You can't play here no more. We gave you some money.
Gave you your
go
money,
away.
shut up and go
But
away.
the whole narrative of because apparently they didn't even tell him what teams were showing up. It's just like
First it was on Tuesday, then it was on Saturday. Bro, just say y'all don't care.
right.
Don't think we're dumb. It's like the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing. He committed suicide. Really?
Man, he didn't.
You think we dumb?
Right.
We smart.
Man.
Right? We know 2 + 2 is 4.
I
It
am.
is.
And 4 + 4 is 8. I can keep going.
But I don't think this is. I don't feel like this is good. I honestly feel like this is a kill switch to just prevent any type of legal ramifications they may have in the future.
Ramification is such a good word.
I like it a lot.
All right, enough NFL. What else? What else can we talk about?
Monique sues Netflix for
She
discrimination.
did.
Okay, Monique, at this point.
At this point,
Shut up.
situation.
Shut
Wow.
up, Monique.
Never meant to hurt a bird.
I'm sorry, man. Look.
And she
Okay,
was
so
pretty good,
basically, Netflix tells TMZ, we care deeply about inclusion, equity, and diversity and take any accusations of discrimination very seriously. We believe our opening offer to Monique was fair, which is why we will be fighting this lawsuit. And additionally, a source with direct knowledge tells us the executive Monique claims used the N-word during the meeting was fired over the incident. Now that's...
Who was fired?
Additionally, a source with direct knowledge tells us the executive that Monique claims used the N-word during a meeting was fired over
Oh,
the incident.
that is true. That dude.
That's
Actually, no.
interesting.
Let me just pause here. I'm going to say something to the right, Pat.
Okay.
Something I used to do on my Periscope, we would have a thing called family time or a family meeting.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we could talk freely about a subject because we would delete the video later.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to introduce this into the right path.
Okay.
Because the whole comedian that we wanted to talk about, yeah, we really couldn't talk freely about it because if that video goes viral, it could have implications. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if you go back, some people, hey, man, what are your thoughts on that? Why wasn't it in the video? It ain't in the video. Okay? So ain't no proof of that.
Ain't no video. This is video. This is not
Oh,
video.
I was gonna say that. I was like,
Yeah, no. There's no, you can't, you'll never. It's, what? Did I say something?
Right.
So when we have topics where we really want to tell the truth, we're going to tell y'all it's a family time meeting. We're going to put family time in big bold letters on Patreon. That live, understands me? Me and Doughboy can talk freely and we'll delete it. Now what we need y'all to do, this is
Just
my
keep it
Periscope
on
audience.
Honda.
No. What do you mean keep it on
Keep it
Honda?
like, don't
Don't nothing. Don't
it.
screenshot us, man.
Don't play us.
My Periscope
Screen
audience,
recorded, too.
I want to know if I can trust y'all.
Can
Because my
we trust
Periscope audience, I be in there telling the TRUTH. And I'm like, yo, it's family meeting. I don't even put the title. It's just family meeting, okay? And we go live, we talk about it, and at the end of that episode,
It goes away.
it delete. You cannot
We
say
no longer see
it.
it.
Cannot be.
I know, see.
So, but if y'all would screenshot that and record it and then post it, the time frame for the deleted episode is immediately. That's the one thing about it. If you don't watch it live, you miss it. It's gone forever. But I used to be on my Periscope. We used to be. Well, I'll tell you.
You was going in?
I could just say whatever I wanted to. Because I know it's gonna be doing.
Can't be cussing in there, everything, man. That's crazy.
Heroin. I'm doing heroin. So anyway, we're not gonna do it for this, but my thing about Monique is this. I was talking to my sister about this. She works at Netflix, and she was like, she's a black woman too. She was saying Netflix has I forgot what she called it. But basically, if me, you, and Josh are gonna get offered specials at Netflix, they would look at relevance. She said they pay people by relevance, and it's what they think people are gonna watch, right? So Eddie Murphy's relevance meter is gonna be higher. Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy's return to stand-up special. I know
That's gonna
topic.
break the internet.
Everybody wants to see that, right? Dave Chappelle's return to stand-up. So that obviously, even in the context of other men, they are going to command more than Dave. Or I'm sorry, like even the Chris Rock special, Kevin Hart special, like Dave's first one back, right? So Monique's, I think this was always my problem with it. It wasn't an apples to apples comparison. She was mad at what not Lena Dunham. What was the other white girl that ain't funny?
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer.
I think Amy Schumer's funny.
I don't think so. But I mean, hey,
She's own. Subjective.
she's not
My cup of tea.
my cup of tea, right? So no, I don't be cussing. I ain't that crazy.
No, I'm joking, guys.
I was like, but Amy Schumer, whether you think she's funny or not, she's way more relevant than Monique. I'm trying to think of a white comedian woman who was more close to Monique's relevance at the same time. Roseanne. If she hadn't had the show, though, because at least Roseanne could say I had a TV show on.
Right.
But Roseanne probably wouldn't even get what he want to say Lena Dunham, what Amy Schumer would have got.
Right.
Because Amy had just did like 3 movies. She had
Yeah,
did like
yeah.
3 sold out tours. Like I think Netflix in a lot of ways pays. Okay, now let's take a look at Shonda Rhimes. Shonda Rhimes got a $100 million deal. So did this other white dude. It wasn't like they gave Shonda Rhimes $60 million.
And they gave Chappelle $20 million a pop for 2 different joints.
Well, he's a black man.
Okay.
I think her thing is I'm a black woman. Now, to her credit though, of the races, black man, white woman, black woman, the black women comedian is gonna all get the least of money. Like, actually, you know what would be a good comparison? Tiffany Haddish versus Amy Schumer. Because they had about the same amount of at least movie success over the last couple of years.
That's it. That's fair.
Right? But I don't think Tiffany sold out as many shows over the years because she had been on the Carmichael show, so she wasn't touring.
Right.
But if they paid Tiffany Haddish what they paid Monique, then I'd be like, okay, now y'all tripping because Tiffany was way more famous.
Her meter is up.
Yeah, and Tiffany was low key was like, no, they paid me. Like, don't bring me in. Because she was like, yeah, what did Tiffany get? Tiffany was like,
don't keep me on that line.
Everything was good for me.
My biggest thing is just like, Monique, you're a vet. Like, you've been in the game for too long to be walking around here complaining about what they want to give you. It's their platform. It's they get to make the decisions. If you feel like they lowballed you, go get the money that you feel like you can get from who you think you should get it from. Well, that's the thing.
Like, I feel like a discrimination suit usually implies you're an employee.
Right.
Like, Netflix is a
work for hire.
Yeah. Like, I don't know that you can. I don't know that you can prove that you were woefully underpaid just because you're black.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to prove that it's only because you're black that we paid you that. And Netflix is going to argue that they have paid black women more, black men more, Asians, you know, white women are usually considered a minority. When they say minority stuff, it's usually white women are included.
What?
Yes. So affirmative action, the whole affirmative action thing that white people are always mad about, white women actually benefit the most from affirmative action. Not black people. Black or white women. I mean, black or white men.
White women.
White women benefit the most from affirmative action.
I never knew that.
Yes. So I agree with you.
I feel
it's like if you pitch a show and Netflix says we're gonna give you $100K, and Hulu says we're gonna give you $200K, like the comedian that we're talking about.
Right.
Netflix didn't even offer him the most for his special. It was like Amazon Prime is offering comedians more for specials than Netflix because they don't have the notoriety Netflix does. Right. So you can't say, well, Netflix tried to lowball me. Netflix pays you what they think they're worth. Right. You have the right to negotiate or to not take their offer. I don't know if that means I don't know if that means they discriminated on you.
I just don't understand. I just don't understand why with Monique. I mean, it just feels like her fall from ever since she got the Oscar has just been really defined. It's just like all I ever hear about her, like I never hear her doing funny projects anymore. I haven't even seen her act or be in anything good. I can't even tell you the last.
I think she was in that movie with DC on
Fly. I think it was this Christmas or something to that effect.
Hold on. That was a minute ago.
That was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Was it?
Yeah. And it's just like, bro.
Almost Christmas.
So it's just like.
It was 2 years ago.
I don't even. It's like, yo, why don't you just go back to being dope? You're so funny. You're so likable. Like, you had a TV show. I used to love the part because I used to love her stand-up.
She had a great run.
You know, you killed it in Precious. It's just like, why every time I hear from Monique now, it's just her complaining about something or someone. I just want you to just go back to being dope.
I want her to kill and then have people be like,
and that's all,
we tripped.
That's all she has to do. Just, you got enough money. Get a hall, shoot your own special,
she could
put
definitely
it out.
do that herself.
Like, you have enough people
she said
behind
promoters
you.
weren't trying to pay her though.
See, that's why I feel like that old school way of thinking. The world has changed. You can put yourself on now, Monique.
That's what I.
You can literally record this yourself and put it on your own YouTube and be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's see Amy do that. Like,
you know what's
I would respect that more.
So this is some family information. I'm preparing for my next tour next year, and I was talking to them. They were like, we got to get you in theaters because this thing called Poll Stars, like, it's basically the Nielsen ratings for performance artists, right? So if you kill on this in the theater circuit and these numbers are high, then promoters will be like, oh snap, this person sold out, 7,000 or 700 in Seattle, 1,200 in Houston, whatever, right? But the thing about it is the deals are terrible. I mean, just
what you make
is just the expenses for a comedy club are negligible, right? The wait staff, you don't have to pay for it. They get paid with the tips or whatever. The expenses for a theater are not.
Because there's front of house, there's
Front of
stage
house.
management.
They're almost always union. So basically, long story short, because I had to tell my agent last night, you're out of your mind. So a show in Tacoma for 300 seats and a show in Seattle for 700 seats. If I sold out both of those, it was only like a $2,000 difference.
But there's 4,000 difference in seats.
No, 700 seats in Seattle. Did I say 7,000?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was ready to
Bottom line,
comment.
the deal, say that the comedy club deal is 85% of the door. The theater deal is 50% of the door.
Why would you
After
do that?
expense, this is
just the
prestige, right? And because the comedy clubs don't report to this thing called Post-Star, which is like proves that you're big. You need to do the churches. So all those tickets I was selling
Don't count.
don't even count, right? So I'm like, so they're like, yeah, we got to get you up in prestige, man. You got to be. I'm like, bro, prestige? Can't pay a bill with prestige. Like, yeah, let me get I got 200 prestiges, bro. I need money. So I think the whole thing is
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
What
Am I gonna do with what are these little clout tokens over there, man?
Prestige certificate. I don't
Bro,
get a prestige
'cause I was
certificate.
I was like, you remember we were in Ratchet and Ratchet? And we were in what is it? What city were we in the first show? Memphis.
Uh-huh.
Mike Epps was there the next day for the weekend. Right. So I told my agent, I said, now listen to me. Mike Epps is wildly more famous than me. D.L. Hughley, wildly more famous than me. And they are in the same clubs I'm in. What are you telling me to go in the theaters for prestige? DL said the improv worked just fine for DL Hugh. And here's what my agent said that I had not thought about. This is the whole point about Monica. He said urban comedians have trouble headlining for this reason. There's a promoter, I can't remember his name, but he's the one that packaged, when you see a black show, it's usually 6 comedians, right? Martin Lawrence just announced a tour. It's him, Gary Owen, like 3 or 4 other famous people. He said, so black people are used to paying, when I pay $150, I'm seeing 6.
See every hot urban comedian in the game.
Jim Gaffigan, are you familiar with him? That white dude?
Just
Jim. And white people are happy to do it. So he said the thing you're up against is the past. And I just thought about Def Comedy Jam, Jamie's tour, Kings of Comedy. You got Bernie, Steve, DL, and Sed.
Even real comedians.
Real comedians. You get 3 headliners. So he said that
4
works against, no, 3. But the point is, black people are in theaters at least. Like even DC Young Fly, it's him, Michael Blackson, some more. It's like 6 people. So Monique headlining a theater, she probably feels like, and she's probably right. No promoter was gonna make it make sense for her,
right?
Because those guarantees be small, bro.
I don't even, but just to be honest, and not even because of all the extra stuff she does. I don't really even know if I'd be checking for her special right now, and I'm probably in her demo.
I would watch it.
I'd probably watch it just to see if she was talking about anything.
That's what I do for a lot of specials. I do what I call a check it out. Like the Arsenio thing, if you...
I heard that was abysmal.
Oh, that was Tahir. Who said that in the chat? To check that out. I must have been Tahir. I thought it was you.
More than one person has told me it was not good. Is it good? Is it worse than Chris Tucker's?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nothing's worse than that. But I'm like looking forward to it. Like if Monique had a special, actually with all the controversy, I would definitely check it out. But if Monique came to the Rialto Theater, would you pay to go see her? But here's my thing, I wouldn't either. But
I never was really hot on Monique like that though.
Yeah, but I watched other specials.
I watched The Parkers. That's what I'm saying, but it's like.
Did you watch Queens of Comedy?
That was okay. This is my thing though. She is an OG in the game. That's why I think these OGs don't be remembering. All Monique has to do is just put a filler out to these comedy clubs, and I'm coming back. What weekends?
Well, see, the problem is
you don't think comedy clubs?
No, I do. But her problem is they don't report to that Post-Star thing I was saying.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So if she wants to get the big money. So you got to go to those promoters, and those promoters are probably doing the same thing, offering her because the thing is, if I'm a promoter, I'm not going to take the risk unless I think you can do it. If you haven't been on the road in a long time, then I don't, because a lot of times these artists get guarantees. So it means I got to pay you a guarantee for every city, regardless of what you
Regardless
do,
who shows up.
regardless who shows up, right? I gotta pay you regardless. And promoters probably were like, I'm not
I
gonna
can't
do that for
guarantee
you.
my money.
Yes, because why would I?
Exactly.
You know, maybe she absolutely. If Monique wanted to go out and do the club circuit, she could. But maybe she thinks she's deserving of more. I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like she should just.
I just felt like from the beginning, I wish. Here's the thing, though, and this is what I gotta agree with Monique on.
Hold on, let me ask you this. Cause,
No, this is the same thing. Please,
Okay, got it.
please. If you feel disrespected, do you think you could give your greatest performance?
I could.
You do. If you felt like Netflix lowballed you, regardless of whether we think she was lowballed, if you think you're worth $1 million, Netflix says, we'll give you 300,000. You know what I mean? Like, say your career is crazy, and you know, whatever. Somebody got $1
But see,
million.
because I'm motivated and incentivized differently. Like if
What?
they would,
What was
I'm
that?
motivated and incentivized.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
that's.
that a lot. It was the L. Incentivized.
Incentivized.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, it was-
I heard the
It
L
sounded like
too,
a
but I
word
was
I
like,
used
no,
to
that's
know.
just an obstacle in the way. That's
Incentivized. I can be incentivized differently because what I would have done is I'd have been like, okay, y'all offering me 500,000. I would have made it the best thing ever, and I probably would have talked about that situation. Like I would have,
Inflicted.
yeah, I would have just really like because at the end of the day, 500K is still 500K. If you
yeah,
make-
but
much
she's
money
probably.
last
I was gonna say she's probably made more than that in the past on projects that are maybe even
But see, that's the
smaller.
thing. You got to be able to have a hustler's mind state. Like the game changes.
Yeah.
Like you're not hot no more.
I guess
You
that's
gotta just
subjective,
go
though.
back to the.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go back to what it really is. Like don't just.
I agree with
I
you.
just hate hearing rich people complain about
That's
money.
what I think Monique's biggest
Like you,
thing
like
she
stop talking to me
misunderstood.
about money. Like I ain't
You
got
ask
it like
people who
that.
have never even sniffed and probably won't sniff getting $500,000 at one time for anything.
Right, and then you want
to
us
agree with you
to go
yeah.
against these people because they offered you that kind of money. So
Yes.
this is one thing I did want to ask you. This is unrelated but related. Have you watched Ellen's special?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
This is the thing.
Yes, man.
I
It was
wanna
cool.
ask you
It was
this.
cool.
Do you feel that once comedians become too rich, they become unrelatable and out of touch? Because I think her first joke that she tried to set up, you know what I'm saying? She was basically
Playing go back that
Yeah,
far?
yeah.
That was the funniest thing to me.
But see, I was just watching it and I was just like, I don't relate to this person. And the name of her special is Relatable. And I was just like, I think once stars get to a certain level, we no longer
I don't think it's that.
relate. Because I think that's what Eddie might, if
No,
he
no.
suffers with anything, it might be that.
I think I agree with that potential. I think the truth of the matter is the longer you do stand-up comedy, the less funny you just are going to be.
Really?
Overall.
But wouldn't that be a contradiction to where the more you do something, the better you get at it?
No. Here's why I think that. Your first special, right?
Mhm.
My first special, your first special, that's usually years worth of jokes, right? That you develop. Kevin Hart's first special. After that, you have just less in between time to develop those jokes. You end up doing more and more current events stuff and less original material. Like, do you
That's
see
an
deals?
actual great point.
Yeah, like my stuff's gonna progressively be like, nah, I just like him. You know what I mean? Because you're going out every year. Like my the first Real Comedians tour, that was 10 years of these jokes perfected. Right? In between that, I went on tour the next month. I just worked those out for three months or whatever. Actually working
Now
on
you're
tour.
going back on tour again.
And every time I do it, it's gonna be funny, but it ain't gonna be as
Do
funny.
you
as
worry about that? Because I kind of feel like that's what choked
No.
Kevin Hart's career.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't worry. Because people like Ellen and Jerry Seinfeld have proven that if people love you, they'll want to hear your take on current events. Like, I just don't think there's as much brand spanking new original material takes that no one's ever heard of that you can come up with.
So it's just like, it's almost like you get them with the beginning, like with your life story, and then you keep them with who your personality
Yeah,
is.
like, and to be fair to Ellen, I like the special, but like her previous special, the one she released like 10 or 15 years before that, I thought that was hilarious. Now, I didn't think Ellen's special was bad. I just wasn't like,
Just hearing her, like, it just,
that hurt your feelings because you have to go to that part of the plane. She said, I don't. She said, does that even? I don't know. Does it go back? It was row 11. She's like, does it even go back? I don't know. Like, that was funny. That wasn't I'm rich. Like, here's how my
Did
life
it feel
was
like it was
different.
an elitist joke?
It was.
It
but that's
definitely
the point of
was.
it.
But at the same time, she hadn't been doing stand-up consistently leading up to that special either. She said on Letterman that she did that to kind of step out of her comfort zone.
Yeah.
To kind of like jog her creativity.
But I think that, exactly. I think that was the point of that joke. Like, I'm so rich, I don't even know if the plane goes back that far. That's the funny part of it. Not like, now if her jokes were like, and taxes, man, you know, I got 30%.
Right,
and when your housekeeper does this, and your personal chef, like, okay, girl, we don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
But
but she did though. That's the type of stuff that she was going into with that.
Did you
joke.
watch the whole thing?
I don't know. I just watched the first 10 minutes. I watched that first bit.
Okay,
and I
well,
was
you
just like,
need to watch the whole thing. You can't judge.
I felt separated.
That was one joke.
You were separated by the 10th row. That's the only thing that separated you from that special.
Like that. And also, like,
I felt broke as hell. I was like, man, let me just shut my broke eyes down.
Because I was watching while we were on tour. I've done a lot of excuse me to get to row 25. But Angelica says, I mean, have you seen Ellen Lady? What do you expect? That is her life. Like being that rich, that her back. Like she said at the end, if you would watch her whole special, she has a joke about how we all scooch when we forget our towel in the bathroom. We get on the thing, we all scooch, you know, to the hallway closet or whatever. And she said, my bathroom is so big, like my scooch is just a lot longer than yours. So I'm just like, but then she brought it back and she's like, at the end of the day, whether your bathroom's big or small, we're all just scooching. Like if you would have watched the whole special stuff, yeah,
I felt broke.
I know you did. I did too. She ain't flown in a regular plane in years.
Yeah.
That girl don't go there. That's what I was telling Melissa. It was so funny. I watched Will Smith's the thing on Tyler Perry, and I was like, man, all the celebrities live in Calabasas, which is out this way. I'm like, why they live there, man? They gotta fly, man. It's so far from LAX.
Van Nuys.
And then I saw Will Smith. They flying out
Wow.
of Van Nuys, and I was like, man, Will ain't going to LAX. His airport ride is 30 minutes from Calabasas to Van Nuys, if that.
You know, even if he does go to LAX for like maybe international, he goes straight to the plane.
Straight
he drives
to the
on
plane,
the
bro.
tarmac, man. Like
When T.I. rode with me on that flight that one time,
when you lost your
Bro,
AirPods.
when I lost my AirPods, shout out to Joe, he bought me some. They drive up. You get on the plane. We'll bring you T.I. When everybody's on the plane, okay, you get out of this freaking Escalade, walk up to the plane, get off. When the flight lands, before y'all broke boys get off, Mr. and Mrs. I, come down, you get on the Escalade, you leave, then the brokes get on.
The Brooks?
Yeah, so John Legend and them, when they flew international, they was at LAX.
Side note, how do you feel about John Legend being named sexiest man alive? John Legend? Now, I know I'm
Who
not
do you
the
think
authority on
sexier?
sexy men,
Who's
but
sexier than him?
I just didn't know John Legend was
Name me
sexy.
5 people sexier than John Legend.
Okay, I don't know, but I did
Name
not.
5 sexier men. What's wrong
Can
with
I
that?
finish what I'm trying to say? I did not know he was considered sexy. Would
John
you,
Legend?
would you have thought he was considered sexy before they named him
The
this?
funniest thing about that is his picture of him coming out of the pool. It's like,
Bruh.
first of all, why do you have a shirt on in the pool? A collared shirt at that.
It's sticking to your body. Nobody think that's comfortable.
That so many times.
I don't know what women would.
John Legend looks like an adult teddy bear.
For real, he look like
I think he thought it was funny too. Like Chrissy Teigen be buzzing his balls. She was like, sexy.
like I don't.
And then John Legend posted a picture of him 25 years ago. Nerd.
He was a dork. What?
Do y'all ladies
Do y'all
John
think he's the
Legend
sexiest man
is
alive?
her author?
I would have thought
John Legend does
Mahershala.
look-
See, I don't know who's sexy though. Who's sexy? Like, what do you think is
Idris.
sexy? Mahershala, that girl's on swoon over Mahershala?
Mahershala, a little rugged in the face. Mahershala looks like
So Idris is the guy. What? Michael B. Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan. People probably think are sexy. Name people that you find sexy. Don't feel weird about it.
I don't know what. I don't find no man sexy. I
Why
just
don't you? You find John Legend non-sexy? That means you gotta
Yes,
find somebody
no,
sexy.
no, it's right there.
Is it a booger?
Yeah, I think it was a little redneck.
Someone said, "Keep for sure, but he don't make my vulva jump."
John Legend ain't getting no vulvas jumping.
And he don't even
Patricia
sing.
said his pig looked like he just farted in the pool. He did have it like,
Hey,
And he
excuse
don't even
me.
sing sexy songs.
Jason Momoa, for sure.
Oh, that's the dude from Aquaman?
Matter of fact, both of Lisa Bonet's husbands, Jason Momoa and Lenny Kravitz.
Wait, Lisa Bonet married Jason Momoa?
Yeah.
She's with him now?
Mhm.
She married a white dude?
I don't think he's white. He's
Absolutely
Momoa
white.
does not sound like a white
She's an
name.
Islander.
What are you talking about?
He's not white.
Momoa?
Lisa Bonet married him?
Yes, man.
Lisa Bonet out here.
She, Jason
Is she
Momoa.
about what, 50 now?
She about 50.
And he gotta be what, 30?
He 40. He 40? Yeah, he's Hawaiian. He's from Nanakaluia, Honolulu, Hawaii.
Oh,
They
not a
been together?
Kaluuya. Adlahado. Hawaii.
That boy's 6'4", 200.
He 200?
200. She married Lenny Kravitz and Jason Momoa. Or they should be saying they're lucky that they married her.
Wow. Okay.
How do you think Jason Momoa is white?
He look white. He got blue eyes.
No, he don't.
Yes, he does.
They're like green, aren't they?
Nah, he be wearing contacts then.
Let me see Jason Momoa's eyes. Kyle,
Joints is blue.
They're green.
They're green?
I don't know. I can't tell. They're green. They're green.
Oh. Well, anyway, I thought he don't look white to you?
No, man. He obviously looked Pacific Islander.
All right, anyway. Let's talk
Who
about
is
this one.
sexier
Who?
than John Legend?
Me.
Can you imagine you winning people sexiest man alive?
Hey, man, why couldn't I win it? Because I'm overweight?
Oh.
Your haircut.
That's
number
shaming
one.
me.
Take it. Show
Yo,
you.
I don't think I'm going to make it through No Shave November.
Show
This
it.
is just... There's a lot going on. And I know
You
it's
can
a
cut
cause.
your hair.
I know
It's just your beard. It's
It's
just your face.
No.
Shave.
What?
Cut. Cut.
Boy, you
Shave.
look like Pursuit of Happiness when you didn't have his stuff together.
Go like this.
Are
There you go.
just not even brushing your hair because you're putting a hat on? You just don't even care.
I don't know. I got to
What is that? Put your head down. Your hair's curly.
Your edges are popping too, man.
You need to get that. Just donate to the cause. You look unloved.
I know. I look like don't nobody care if I ate
Do you,
lunch
have
or
your,
not.
do you wear your hat at home? Just cut the boy in the shower with his hat on. How many more days? And it's only November 15th.
I don't know. Side note, 7 days away. 7, Kevin.
From sobriety?
2 years.
Man.
Are we gonna have
You
dinner,
leave it?
man? You're
Yes.
messing it up. You said you're leaving on Friday now.
No. I think I can take her on Saturday. I already have the reservation set for Craft? What's it called?
What's crap?
It's a place you told me about.
Catch.
Oh, we're going to Catch?
Catch.
I like.
From-
Oh, I've never been to Catch. I
Man,
passed by it
I
at
didn't
the
know.
Aria.
I didn't know how many people was in there going.
7 people?
Who were the 7?
I didn't really count it all out. I know you.
Listen.
You just picked 7 people.
I don't know.
Seven's
It's
a
an
lucky number.
arbitrary
Give him a
number.
break,
It's
man.
not
It
even.
is an arbitrary number. that
It's
I'm
so
putting
awkward.
in.
It's not even.
7. That's like an odd table setting too. That's like one person sitting at the end. They're getting bumped in by all the servers
I
walking by.
Who you counted up when you got the 7?
Because I know Jason was talking about it. Tony.
You said you're gonna buy his flight out here.
No, Tony.
Oh.
You, Josh, me, Melissa. That's 6.
Why did you make it for 6?
I don't know.
You know those restaurants don't seat you until your whole party's there.
I don't know. We're going to show up too deep and be like, the rest of you here, sit us now. Though. We'll start having bread. I did want to talk about this before we left, though. I am super excited about that. And Wonder Years is dropping, so we will
My
be playing the whole
nose
album.
is itching.
This was a funny thing. So they asked Terry Crews about White Chicks 2.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yo, he wants to do it. He don't know if they're gonna do it. Do you think the racial climate right now would even allow for a White Chicks Part 2 to come out?
When did White Chicks come out?
I think it came out like in 2004.
Really? Was it that long ago?
Early, yeah.
Wow, it's perfectly
Exactly
right. Yeah.
That was 15 years ago?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You think that like people would just bash it?
Yeah. You know, I think because we didn't have social media to the level that we have now,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I didn't think it was a thing. Black people get away with whiteface.
But see, that's
We talked about this. Don't
do it. Do not.
do it. We talked about this.
Wait.
Well, don't do it, boy.
But
I would just say the comedy climate probably ain't ready for White Chicks 2. I don't think they can make that move.
Did you like White Chicks?
Yeah, that's some funny parts. I liked it. Derek Crews was my favorite part about that. When he was mad because she was a man, he was like, "You're not a woman." What?
I feel like Terry Crews. Where's Terry Crews been lately?
On Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
Oh yeah.
for like 9 seasons. By the way, we did Black Love. I hate our segments because our house background
Compared to everybody else's, I saw Terry Cruz's
Terry
outside.
Cruz's background, and there's a freaking piano in the back, and it's so much deeper. Like we were at the deepest part of our house, and the blinds are broken back there.
They were literally shooting by the door, and you guys were against the sliding door.
Dude,
Like,
I hate it. I hate watching it. They go right to Terry Cruz's house. I'm like, y'all got so much space back there.
His house is crazy.
Oh my! Let me see if I can pull up a clip because it makes me sick. I'd be like, man, dang, Terry Crews, why your house look so good back there? Look at this.
Oh wow.
Look at that. What am I supposed to do with that? Look at the staircase.
Oh wow.
This is their background. Okay? Y'all see?
look at the railing.
You know
There's
the
a
stairs
design in
going
the railing.
upstairs. If nothing else, there's a no left. Now let me show y'all this.
So your house.
I don't even know if we have any clips.
They gonna add some stuff to your house and post.
Even like Sterling K. Brown is just a background. Now look at our stupid little house. It's just our block. It looks so there's no staircase. There's no piano. It's just blinds and a little
And the
drink.
blinds under the ones on the right are broken.
These are broken. We had to make sure we crop that out. I hate it. It's so hard to watch.
Yo.
It's so hard to watch, man. I'm like, more like whack love.
This has been another installment of Righties and Ratcheats. Are we gonna be? Are we gonna be? I think we should decide now. So the right path. No. Are we gonna have a bonus the week of Thanksgiving?
How about we ask y'all?
We're gonna ask y'all.
Because we've been killing ourselves trying to figure it
We've
out.
been killing ourselves trying to figure
Can
out.
we take Thanksgiving?
Can we
week
take
off the
Thanksgiving
bonus
off on the
Are
bonus
y'all-
off? Let us know.
We'll give them early content
Just
still.
say yes or no.
Yes or no?
Okay, Chandra says yes. Okay.
Yes, that's one yes.
Yes. Asia's crazy world. She put yes with so many yeses. Sarita says enjoy your family.
Oh
Yes,
wow.
okay.
Oh, someone said nah.
Somebody said no.
Yes, you can.
Oh, take some time with
with
that.
that.
But it's overwhelmingly.
Right.
This one made me cry last time.
Yes. Ah, yes.
Xavier Omar said that too, man, but I just thought he didn't care.
Yes. There's a lot of yeses. Couple no's.
Man,
Enjoy your family, enjoy yourself.
Oh.
they're nice,
Oh.
Kev.
They are nice.
Oh.
Yes, Kev.
You gonna cry again?
Y'all really care?
Alright, cool.
Dang.
Okay. Alright.
We're still gonna give them early
You
stuff.
Early content?
That's
What's
dropping that
next
week. I was gonna ask you, do you want Unpopular Opinion to come out this week or next week?
This week.
Okay, so we got Saturday Unpopular Opinion. I'll cut that today.
Sunday's what?
Sunday is Jenga, which they already have.
Okay.
As
long as you don't eat pumpkin pie, I can't promise that. That pumpkin pie getting eaten.
That's not even a word.
Eaten?
What comes out next week?
Xavier Omar.
No, let's talk about the bonus stuff.
The bonus?
Well, not the bonus. Oh no,
Should be Spades next. After Jenga.
Spades.
You know what somebody said in the comments on the Jenga video?
Hold on 1 second. We got to put the how to play rules and house rules on Spades first. I'll record an audio for you. What they say.
The reason why I knocked down the blocks in Jenga is because you pulled out a block and didn't put it all the way back, and then I went back to your block. Mm-hmm.
You found one comment that said that?
There's multiple.
Okay.
Well, I read it multiple times.
Well, I'll beat you in Jenga by myself, so.
Whenever you're ready, man.
All right, we'll see y'all.
Next week, Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll be.
No, we already started the episode.
Okay. Oh, the next episode we got to shoot will be the listening party. Yeah.
Is the album ready?
Yes.
Is it?
It's ready. Well, it's like 2 or 3 more songs that still getting
No,
polished
they
up.
ain't ready.
So it'll be ready by like Monday, so we can do it.
So is that Thanksgiving
That'll be on
episode?
Thanksgiving
That'll be
episode.
Thanksgiving episode.
Yes.
The week of Thanksgiving episode.
Yes.
So we're shooting that. We got
We
to
can
shoot
shoot it
that.
Tuesday. We can shoot it Tuesday if you need to.
Yeah, so we shoot regularly, but that one's just going up the following week.
Right.
Hold on 1 second. What's today's?
Today's
15th.
Friday.
Thanksgiving is
Not
The
till
week
till
after
next
next.
year.
The
so
week
we
after,
need to shoot
after
that
next.
video next week
Right.
to release on Thanksgiving.
Right.
Okay.
Thanksgiving week.
All right, cool. All right then. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Bye bye.
Bye.